Hello everyone, I'm Kazuaki Takeuchi of ORI Laboratory. First of all, I have a question for you. Do you think you can work with people with physical disabilities or bedridden people? Currently, there are more than 1 billion people with disabilities in the world, and about 9 million people with disabilities in Japan. My grandfather was one of them. 50 years ago, he became bedridden by ALS and he passed away after that. ALS patients gradually became difficult to move and to go outside. This weakened our social relationship, and eventually they became lonely. Some of them have a willingness for social participation. They want to work, but as it is, there is a barrier where they cannot work those they want to work because of their disabilities. The employment rate of physically disabled people has shown 5% in 2017. This figure is lower compared to people with other disabilities, for example, visual, auditory, intellectual disabilities. So we consider, are people with disability able to achieve social participation? In this study, we propose a telework, avatar work that enable people with disabilities to engage in physical work such as customer service. This realizes social participation by those who cannot work because of their physical disabilities even if they want to. To realize the social participation by people with disabilities, telework is effective. We need to begin as an alter ego that can act according to his, her own will for telework. At present, for example, Model H and Beam has been developed as robot technology to extend the user presence to remote place. For telework by people with disabilities, it is necessary to extend not only their existence beyond geographical distance like their telework robot, but also their own abilities. This type of robot is, so to speak, an alter ego with a new body, which updates their own body and extends their possibility. In the explanation of abilities, there are two important points. Firstly, its user interface should be intuitive and simple, and it can be controlled by people with any kind of disabilities. Secondly, its motion is semi-automatic. These motions can be performed by simple and easy input action. To achieve their requirements, we have developed an avatar robot, OriHime. In this study, we define the avatar robot, which expands the human abilities by the technology and semi-automation as a demi-robot or demi-agent. These have both sides of a human and a robot agent compared with a conventional robot agent. When considering such human-to-demi-robot interaction design, we need to consider all of interaction, that is, a user interaction between human-to-demi-robot system, a social interaction design between human-to-human and human-to-robot agent interaction. In addition, there is a possibility that the unique problem of interaction between human-to-demi-robot arrays. That's why it is necessary to process with implementation and verification step by step. Therefore, in this study, we aim at a social implementation of telework, which we call avatar work. Avatar work enables physically disabled people who have difficulty going outside to work. As a first step, we propose an avatar robot, OriHime-D, which enables physical work. OriHime-D enables operators to perform work involving physical labor such as surviving customers. As a social implementation initiative of Avatar Work, we opened 10 days limit Avatar Robot Cafe Down version beta as an experimental effort with a compensation of 10 people with disabilities and evaluate remote employment by people with disabilities using OriHime-D. The cafe provides 1 hour's service to customers 4 times a day. 10 people with disabilities perform avatar work as operators of OriHime-D. We call the operator pilot at the experimental cafe. The cafe attracts 798 visitors by crowdfunding and got 700 answers to the questionnaire. In order to promote avatar work by people with disabilities, pilots need to be able to work on avatar work continually and aspectly depending on their own disabilities. In the experimental cafe, 3 evaluations were conducted on the avatar work. Among them, we focus on an experimental the mental and physical changes of a pilot with ALS who has large gap between the body and the avatar robot. To examine the physical and mental changes associated with avatar work of pilot with ALS, we showed the operates facial expression for 2 directions, and the amount of smiling time per 1 hour is measured from the record video. The pilot performed motion and movement of the OriHime-D, which gave input and speaking with speech synthesis on OriHime-D. We evaluate the effects of psychological and physical conditions for the pilots engaging in the avatar work using the OriHime-D. 3 types of face scale are used to investigate the effect of psychological and physical conditions for mood, fatigue, and fullness. Each face scale has 10 scales. ALS pilots use Google Form to answer the questionnaires. The ALS pilot operates the user interface on the PC by giving input and performs actions and movements of OriHime-D, where he talks to the customer by using speech synthesis registered in advance. We have paid attention to the score of 3rd December when the amount of smiling time during work is remarkably high. On the day, the active working time and the visitor are highest, and the fatigue score of avatar work is lowest, that indicate fatigue. At the same time, the level of fullness after work has not decreased. From this, we infer that the avatar work of customer service has led to mental fullness as a result. Also, the pilot has had decline in fatigue and mood due to customer service. Based on the above, we conclude that it is possible to design avatar work leading to mental fullness for people with ALS within the range of adaptable workload. With the span of avatar robot and avatar work, it is possible to realize a society where we and the bedridden people are working together. This leads to a solution to the labor shortage problem. Finally, I have a question for you. Do you think you can work with people with physical disabilities or bedridden people? Thank you.